Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. I have been tagged by a lovely lady called Georgia, and her channel is called Homebird Farm UK, to talk about the 5 reasons why I create on YouTube and why I watch channels on YouTube. So thank you very much, Georgia. I really appreciate being tagged. I know lots of people have already been talking about their reasons, and it's nice to get an opportunity to talk about mine. I think probably the whole community has at least some very similar reasons, because there are just some things that are just so great about what we do that I think everybody gets that. But we'll see if, I don't know whether mine are going to vary at all, but here goes. So my 5 reasons why I am involved with YouTube. The first reason for me is motivation. I'm definitely a starter. So I love starting things. I love change. I love doing things. Oh, let's do that. Let's start that. My flaw, I guess, is that I'm not so good at finishing things. So I'll start something and I'll throw everything into it, and then I think, oh God, you know, there's something over there that's new that I want to do, but oh, I've got to finish this. Oh, let's just start something new again. And that actually manifests itself in the garden by me starting activities. Let's, you know, create this raised bed, or let's create this stumpery, or let's grow these seedlings, and then you go through the process, and then there's, you know, it's different steps. You start, you maybe have to do other things to get it to the finished state, and then I get distracted and I go and do something else. So creating videos associated with the activities that I'm doing in the garden means that really I've got to finish, or the video isn't complete. And you know, quite simply, that's you know, it's great. It's really motivational. It drives me to make sure that I finish things in the way that I should finish things. Cognizant of the fact that there's other things I want to be doing and other things that I want to start, but it's a good exercise for me to actually get things through to a conclusion and finish things properly. Reason number 2 that I'm involved in YouTube is community. And I think just about every single person who's gone through their 5 reasons for being in YouTube talks about community. When you start interacting with other channels, making comments and them commenting back and so on, and then having comments on your channels and you commenting back, you start to build a rapport with people. Some people do live chats as well, which is great because you can get involved in real time, and not just with the person that's doing the chat, but also with other people that are watching that live chat. So it's a great community. Everyone is really supportive, and in fact, I've met a lady who I've become quite friendly with through the YouTube channel. You may have seen Patricia on Sow and Grow. That's her channel, and we actually get introduced by Jane Kelly, who has a channel, and through a sort of an allotment, what was it called? The allotment gift. Can't remember what it was called, but in effect, Jane introduced people that were subscribing to her channel, and we each gave each other a gift. It's a bit like it was around about Christmas, just before Christmas, not quite Secret Santa, but it was good because it got you talking with people and you know, interacting on a one-to-one basis with folk. And I got paired up with this lady called Patricia from Sow and Grow, although I don't think she had Sow and Grow on the go at that point, because she started just a few weeks before I did. So because we've been growing our channels together, we've got a bit of a rapport going there and a bit of camaraderie. So so that's just a typical example of the community, you know, bringing people together, and the friendships that transpire. So community is my second reason for being involved in YouTube. I look down at my piece of paper. The third reason is because it's a creative outlet. I wouldn't say that I'm the most creative person in the world. I try, but I'm maybe not. But it is an outlet for any creativity that I do have hidden. And by that I mean that, you know, to actually get these videos made, you are involved in using editing software and maybe using different techniques to enhance the videos and to make them a bit more interesting for the people that watch them. And you know, it's a long journey, and I'm not saying that my videos are fantastic, but I'm trying, and I'm trying different techniques so that as well as the baseline content, you know, I'm trying little bits and pieces, and I'll continue to do that so that it maybe is a bit more interesting for the people that are viewing it. And it's certainly interesting for me doing it. It's good fun. So that's one side of the creativity, and just, you know, trying to work out what you're going to talk about and how you're going to take the videos. Are you going to walk around with your camera in your hand, or are you going to have a tripod? Are you going to interact closely like this, or are you going to video a wider scene? Just all of these things. So it is a creative outlet, and even for people that aren't tremendously creative, such as I, it gives you the opportunity to have a go. Fourth reason, learning. There is an inordinate amount of information on YouTube. You know, obviously the World Wide Web has got, you know, more information than you could ever care to learn. But specifically when we're focusing in on the things that I'm interested in, which are gardening and chicken keeping, there is a ton of stuff out there, and there's some really great channels that I've subscribed to that that teach me things. You know, you might think, oh, you know, I've been planting potatoes for years, or I've been sowing sweet peas for years, but actually sometimes someone will just come up with something and you think, wow, that is interesting. I'm going to try that to see if that works for me, or, you know, to see if I get better results. So there's, you know, the learning side of things is fantastic. And hopefully what I am saying enables people to learn from me as well. I am not the most scholarly when it comes to gardening, but, you know, I'll talk about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and, you know, people may well think, she's got a point there, I'm going to try that. So yeah, it's a two-way street, but certainly from watching other people's videos, I learn tons. And last but not least, I look down again at my list, is the diary aspect of what I'm doing on YouTube. So I've got this channel and I'm making videos, and it's all there to refer to, so I can look back at, you know, what was the variety of potato or that flower, or how did I plant that last year? You know, so you can look back, and it just keeps you appraised of what you've done. And then, you know, you may think, oh, well, those broad beans were great, or those sweet peas were fantastic. I'll do the same as I did last year, this year, so that I hopefully get the same result. So that is me, my 5 reasons why I am involved in YouTube, and I'll just summarise. I'll look down. Motivational, makes me get to the end of things because I'm a starter, not a finisher. The community aspect, I've made some great friends and acquaintances on YouTube already. A creative outlet to hopefully let your creative juices flow and create things that are interesting to both make and interesting to watch. Learning from other people and maybe teaching as well. And then the diary aspect of things, that ability to look back and see what I've done, and to help me make decisions going forward. So that's me. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Georgia at Homebird Farm UK, for nominating me, for tagging me in this activity. And I would like to tag 2 other channels to, and I'm not sure whether they have already done this, but a number of people have already done this. So am a bit slow off the mark, I think. So we'll see. And if they haven't done it, hopefully they will do their own 5 things. And the people I'm tagging are Kelly's Kitchen Garden. And Kelly's building a house, creating a garden, working her allotment all at the same time with family. So she's got loads on and she's doing some interesting stuff. So I'll in the description of this video, I'll put the connection details to Kelly's kitchen garden. And then the other person is My Little Bit of Peace. And My Little Bit of Peace is a relatively new channel, I think, and it's a lady also from Scotland, slightly further east than I am here in the west of Scotland, and she does really short, snappy, informative videos, and I'd like to think that she would take part in this activity as well. So, and I'll put her contact details in the description. So thanks very much for watching. I hope I haven't bored you too much, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. That would be lovely. And if you haven't already subscribed, if you click subscribe, then that would be great. You can follow me on my gardening and chicken keeping journey. And if you want alerted when I upload a new video, click the little bell. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye for now. Bye.